What do you feel like the response has been from the team as a whole, kind of energy-wise and just physically in practice today after Saturday's game?
It's just more so next game, Obviously, we didn't play a well first half, and then we try to pick up in the second half. But right now, it's just more so the next game, Every game is important from now on, just to finish the season off.
Is there like a heightened sense of urgency after a game like that, and with so few games left in the regular season, does that kind of occur at all, or is it all just kind of business as usual? We got to play the next game.
We just play, it's like business as usual, just playing the next play, next game, next series, everything. So it's more so just having more fun. That's our main focus right now, is having more fun and getting back to our mojo.
Was that something you felt was like lacking against Washington State? Just kind of the fun aspect of it, or what do you think leads to a performance like that?
Just gotta play. We gotta just face adversity. That's one thing that we lacked in the game, but now we need to get that back going. Compared to the beginning of the season to now.
How are you feeling about personnel in your unit now that Tyler got injured last week or was fighting through that, and then DJ was out for a little bit? How are you feeling about the rest of the personnel in the D line?
It's just next man up. Everything is next man up. We can't just dwell on them being down. We got to pick each other up and make sure the next person is ready to go in.
Right.
So
when you go ahead.
I was going to say, Coach Edwards talked about picking up the intensity in practice and making it more competitive. Do you feel like this week has been more competitive compared to earlier in the season?
Yeah, because it's more 2s against 1s instead of scout team. So the competition level is real high right now. So right now we're just trying to face the best on best right now, and try to get better at the same time.
Who were some of the 2s that maybe stood out against the 1s to you?
It's a lot of them. I can't really name a lot, but at the end of the day, it's just good competition, good play for both sides of the football.
Does that level of competition get you fired up and get you anteed up coming into this next week?
Yeah, you got a lot of guys from California that really want to play against them, and so 2s against 1s is the best thing for us. And really and truly, we're very vocal now. It's a lot of chatting and talking, but it's also to build us up at the same time. Tommy Hill he's leading it on right now, so it's good.
When you kind of look at USC on film, what are some of the things that stand out about that offense to you?
They're talent, a lot of talent in that group. We just got to go out there and punch them in the mouth and keep them going, and just play like that for 4 quarters instead of 2. So that's one thing that we need to focus on.
Have your expectations changed at all from the beginning of the year until now?
Just got to finish strong. That's one thing that we got to do is just play. When we play our game, we're unstoppable. But we play sluggish, and then we start doing stuff that's not good for us. So.
How do you think the captains have responded? Because Darian, after the Utah game, in a press conference, he said he felt like he didn't do enough. Over the last 2 weeks, have you seen the captains change their demeanor, just their approach to practice?
Yeah, they're more vocal and physical. They actually are really pushing everybody. They've been doing it the whole season, and it's been guys that see it, but now they're really pushing the effort. They don't care who's in. They don't care who's out there. At the end of the day, those 11 guys need to be on one accord at the end of the day.
Have you seen it change at all in the way that the coaches maybe have been more vocal, or the way that they approach practices this week? Is there a difference, or not really?
It's not a difference, because at the end of the day, we need to go out there and execute. So it's just more so about us responding. The coaches can't be out there playing for us. It's us. So our main focus is to play, continue to not overlook everything, and just keep worry about the next play, not just the play that happened before. So.
What do you want the fans to know ahead of the home game on Saturday again?
That wasn't us. At the end of the day, I don't know what team was out there, but we're gonna respond better than that. And we're sorry for that embarrassment, but at the end of the day, we're gonna push forward and finish this season out strong.
Was there a player in particular, or a voice in the locker room that kind of stepped up and had a conversation with the whole team about just players needing to be better, or was it a group of voices in general?
This is a group of voices. The younger guys, the older guys, everybody's just coming into together. Really just getting on one accord and focusing it up and pushing forward. So.
When you talk about being more vocal, what kind of things are being said that maybe weren't being said at the beginning of the season?
putting people in a being accountability. You know, having a lot of people with accountability on that thing, like telling people that when they're wrong, telling people when they're right. You know, just stuff like that. Holding each other accountable. That's all. That's the focus that we are on. You know, at the end of the day, you can be here or you can leave. That's the focus.